welcome to FrightFest. You know I love the movie. It's still my favourite movie that I've seen this festival. Your performance in this film is extraordinary. I mean, it's such a powerhouse. You do every range of every single emotion. You do everything. What was the shoot like for you? Because it seems like it might have been grueling, maybe.
I can remember one particular day that was very, very difficult. It was like the hospital scenes, and we had to we only had one day. It ended up being like a 20-hour day, and it was like the most emotional scene in the movie where breakdown, and then there were all these stunts too. And it's funny because it was one of the hardest days, but it's also the most rewarding. It was my favorite day on set when I think back on it.
I mean, it feels like there's such a moment for women breaking through and women taking power, with all the Me Too movements and things like that. And it feels like this film is very much kind of pushing through that. This is about a woman that is refusing to be a victim of her circumstances or even what's happening to her. I mean, is that something that attracted you to it? Is that you could show this multifaceted woman that wasn't a victim?
Absolutely. I don't do victim roles very well. I get very mad when the women don't fight back. I'm like, fight, And so to get to play this role, and if in any small way women watch this movie, if they've been through anything or going through anything, and it empowers them in any way to be stronger, to fight, then that's the dream. You affect people that you,
I mean, what would you say has been the biggest challenge when you were making the movie?
The biggest challenge making the movie? I mean, filmmaking, there's always challenges, but for me, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the challenges. I enjoyed that it's a difficult role, and we got 6 months basically before we did the workout stuff, I got to train for that, which was really fun with our stunt coordinator, Elizabeth Davidovich, and and I'm an actor, so I enjoy going to those deep, dark places. That's what drew me to the role, and yes, it's a challenge, but it's also it's fulfilling.
And it's quite a physical role as well. I mean, there's quite a transformation for your character without giving anything away, but it becomes very physical. And then I was watching it thinking, when are they going to give you like an action franchise to front or something like that? Because you seem really, when are they going to give you an action franchise to front? Because you seem so good at the physical stuff.
Yes, please give me a franchise. Oh my
Which
God.
one would you like? Come on, let's make it happen.
I mean, I want one. I like superheroes. I like magic. I like supernatural. So we'll just throw that out there.
I could see you doing that. I could see you doing that.
Thank you.
So what would you say, as we're at Horror Film Festival, what's been your favourite horror film of all time?
Ooh, favorite horror film of all time. Well, have you guys seen The Dark Knight? No. Favorite horror film of all time? Maybe The Ring, because it still gives me nightmares.
The original?
The Ring, the original, yeah.
Good, not the remake.
Not the remake, no, yeah.
That's not good, that remake.
Yeah, I get scared really easily, and so I don't actually watch horror films that much because they give me nightmares, but it's also what I think is so incredible about them, that they have the ability to affect people so much that I get scared and I scream or something makes me go, oh my God, that's so gross, or like sick to my stomach, and like that's just so inspiring and incredible that horror movies can do that. Like, wow.
Does that make it hard to film one then if you're not particularly good with them? Does that make it more difficult in like the gorier bits and the more like scary bits?
Well, no, because when you're filming it, it like makes it better for me, because I'm like, okay, here's how they did it. Oh, okay, I can see you putting together. That's not real blood. You're not really like when you're making it. It actually makes it a little bit easier on me to watch them. I'm like, so now when I watch it, I'm like, okay, I know, it's filmmaking.
So lastly then, what is the one thing that you would like people to take away from this film when they've seen it?
I would like for women to feel more empowered. Yeah.
I think they will. I'm not a woman and I felt empowered.
That's wonderful. I love it. I'd like for anyone to feel more empowered then.